Hi guys. I just want to apologise that the past 3 videos, to date included, I have been making a huge mistake on my return. So I've been using this view, okay, in my scening in OBS when it was supposed to have been this view with the bloody program on the left-hand side. So I've selected and done 2 videos thus far, all on the wrong scene with the content, and posted them both to the Twitch live stream and now to YouTube. So I've had to delete those videos and stop the stream. I've literally just got halfway through doing, because I'm going to need to redo them. That's my bad. It's no excuse, having been off for a month for being ill, that I've made such a ballsed up error when it comes to producing content. You can tell that I am, I wouldn't say useless, but coming back and making such an egregious error is really not on, especially after spending most of last year getting things right, getting things set up and stuff. My mind has only just caught on to recognizing that I've made such an egregious error and mistake. So, plan forward is I will redo the videos. I am going to go back to this slide. I have just renamed my scenes and moved them, so I cannot get it wrong anymore. But I had returned on the 10th of March with the reading modules and repeat there. They need to be redone. I did yesterday the writing modules really swiftly. That needs to be redone. And the one that I was just doing today, as you can see, in progress today, that now needs to be redone. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to sit back. I'm going to apologize to everyone who has tuned in to see those videos. On the live streams, I apologize if you joined in and you are watching basically just this screen with no content whatsoever to relate to except the audio. Obviously, that doesn't help you whatsoever, or any of the commentaries that I've made. That's useless, totally useless in documenting what I'm doing when you can't see what I'm doing with the program material. That means you guys cannot see it and learn from it. So that sucks. My apologies there. But also, what a waste of time. And to have had it up for 2 days for the material. So yeah, that's entirely my mistake. I've literally only just noticed that instead of this screen, I should have been on this screen. So my apologies for everyone who has tuned in, hoping to be able to watch this, learn from it. Those who do just listen to this in the background, it probably wouldn't have been too much of an issue. However, if you want to reference anything, there's nothing visual to reference except my face. That's not Japanese. None of this is, apart from the program, none of it is Japanese. You'd have to know your Japanese to be able to um, learn anything that I'm doing from it. So what I'm going to do is, off stream, I'm going to redo the reading material that I've already done and get that up and running. That will be on Twitch and then YouTube. And then I'll do the same for the writing and get them redone ASAP. And then I will come back and do the listening, and the listening will get done. So I need to redo episode 114, episode 115, and then today's episode 116, because I've just realised my ultimate boo-boo of a mistake, which is I should have been on this scene and this screen for doing these videos, rather than 30 to 40 minutes of this scene. So my apologies there. I've only just noticed. I have immediately pulled down the videos on Twitch and on YouTube. ready to be redone. I will have to get on then today or later on. I don't have time to do them now. I needed to do this video and then nip it to town to go do some shopping, get some bits, um, just health related stuff. Um, so I now need to go do that before I have to go pick up my girl from school, and then when she's here, I can't do any work until much later this evening, and even then, I might not be able to do any of the talking stream stuff. So this may have to wait until tomorrow morning, and then I'm just gonna have to smash 3 videos out tomorrow. Not ideal, but this is what happens when you make such an enormous mistake, which again I profusely apologize for to anyone who watches, listens, supports the channel, tunes in at a later time, and has just found some videos with no content in them apart from this face, what I'm saying, and anything that's coming through the speakers. No visual aids whatsoever. So my apologies for that. I will strive to do better. Um, I guess again, it's me trying to get back into the swing of things. I got all excited. I didn't even notice that I'm using the wrong damn scene. And then how could I have not noticed? Because of this being missing in my scene that I can see to the left at all times, that I'm referencing all the time when I'm clicking start stream, stop stream, making sure my microphone's up and running and all the rest of it. What an idiot. But at least you can see, like, again, I don't use shortcuts. I don't have a stream deck or anything. I'm having to use my keyboard, my mouse, and my literal eyeballs in the program to do this across 2, 3 screens because I'm basic over here. I like to have things within my realm of control. I don't have that kind of automation here. I don't have people helping me. I'm just one person doing this. We all make mistakes. Again, that's part and parcel of what I want this channel to be, is to show the truthfulness and honesty side of things, of producing content, or in my case, the videos for my music covers and all the rest of it, because there is an element of overproduction and fakeness out on the internet, particularly in the advent of AI. So, huge mistakes, big apologies. I am sorry. I have made such a boo boo, and that I now need to redo 2.5 episodes, um, and get them out by the end of the week. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on. Um, that's what I need to do. Again, apologies for leaving it on this scene rather than the prior one for doing the Japanese videos. I have only just noticed. Again, just goes to show that when you're over engaged, overstimulated, excited, trying to crack on, and mental health and neurodivergence sneakily gets in the way, it can be incredibly frustrating when you find out later that you've made that mistake and it causes problems and you have to redo things. So just a quick insight for those who don't know what it's like to have conditions, the symptoms that cause effects like this in daily life and in the things that you do. This is what it's like. It can be entirely annoying and frustrating. So, but I'm keeping it real on the channel. It is what it is. So, again, my apologies there for making some slightly buff videos. They will be redone, and I will get back to you on that. On that note, thank you for your support, following the channel, and watching me make these boo-boos. I am sincerely sorry and apologise for that. But I guess I'll just have to have more fun making those videos again and getting the content out there. So, as always, like, follow, share, and subscribe. You can find me here at twitch.tv/xofficina and youtube.com/xofficina, where hopefully you will find some more appropriate, up-to-date, and actually fulfilling content that has the things in it that it's supposed to have per video. If you want to see that happen, by all means, stick around, watch in the next day or two. Again, by the end of the week, I am hoping to have gotten through to where I wanted to with these modules and have caught up with myself. So again, apologies for making such a boo-boo in the content. It will get rectified. I'm going to go do that from now onwards. My apologies for having to interrupt today's video, the listening module. I've only just noticed, and what a notice it was. So that's going to be all from me today. I need to go and expunge a couple of these Rosetta Stone records so that the date and the timing is correct, and then so that I can get this content out properly, because there will be some issues trying to redo it because the way this program doesn't quite match with compatibility in Windows 10. Redoing some bits can sometimes cause issues as it overwrites your profile and stuff, causes login issues the next time, yada yada yada. So I need to sort that out before I can start doing or redoing the content videos. So there's actually some content in the videos rather than just this mug talking to myself and this image of scening in OBS that's being pumped out to you guys. So my bad. So yes, keep an eye out for that from tomorrow, 9:30 through till around lunchtime-ish UK time. I'm hoping to have those videos out and ready at some point tomorrow. So tune in for that. Again, come tune in for the hilarity and entertainment that is mistakes and finding out just how rubbish you are at making content and putting it out there when mistakes like this happen. But it is what it is. We stay truthful and honest on this channel. Anyways, again, like, follow, share, and subscribe. Twitch.tv/xofficina, YouTube.com/xofficina, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.